Oh, what was okay, take two. Hey guys, by popular demand I am making another Is It Worth It video. Just joking, the video got 200 views, but I thought instead of just doing one brand, let me do a number of brands, because I know you guys are interested in knowing about more than one brand, or you might just not have heard of. Today I'm going to be doing an Is It Worth It video of some of the items I've been sent by various brands. So the brands I'll be talking about is Silk Maison, which is an online brand, and I understand with online shopping, you know, it's difficult, it's tricky. You don't want to spend £500 on clothes and realise they're a bunch of rubbish and you can't bother to send them back. And then we've got Lily Silk, which I think we've all heard about. They're also online, so I'm going to talk about them. And then Motel Rocks, which you've definitely heard about, otherwise you're living under a rock. But there's a lot more reviews on Motel Rocks, but this is coming from someone who prefers to have quality over quantity. Now don't get me wrong, if I had the coin I'll probably have both, but I definitely focus and look at quality of clothes, because I get lazy, right? I get lazy sometimes to pick outfits. I just want to wear something that's practical, but something that sometimes looks good. And then on those occasions I'd wear something that's a bit more impractical and stuff, because we've got things to do in our day-to-day life. So if that's you, if you want to look put together, if you want to look nice when you can, and as much as you can, then definitely subscribe to keep up with this series, because, you know, as I work with brands, I do want to make this series. I did not get paid by any of the brands, by the way, that I'm talking about today. They were all like gifted collaborations in exchange for product, and although obviously I would have loved to get paid, but I just thought, you know, I can create content out of this, so this could also be beneficial for me, and I can also get photographs. If you'd like to know how I styled this stuff in particular, just go check out my TikTok. I have so many styling videos, as well as my Instagram. But I will be showing you how some of these clothes look on today. Now, not all of them, because some of them need ironing, need this, need that, and I really don't have the time to, so I'll show you clips of when I did try them on and photos. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense, and without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to start off with Motel Rocks. I did an in-depth video of this, but the thing is, when I made the video, I had some critiques, and one of them was that their trousers were very, very long for me. So I'm 5'2", right? So for Motel Rocks, I've gotten a brown leather PU jacket, I gotten the ABBA trousers, and I've also gotten the satin, like a slip dress, and then also a jumper, which is in the washing basket. So if you want to watch a in-depth video of that, like, I'll link that here, but for now I'm just going to talk about the thing that I had adjusted that I actually think makes one of the items worth it. I had gotten the ABBA trousers in cream, and I'm wearing them today, and when I first got on these trousers, they were far too long. Oh my gosh, it was absolutely ridiculous. Let's see how long they're actually. Okay, I can't find where it says how long they were, but I went to a tailor and I got them altered, and now I'm absolutely in love with them. I love the seam that goes down in the middle, and I'd say it is definitely snatched on the waist, like they fit my waist perfect, but not the length. And I'm a 25-inch on my waist as far as I know, so it's very figure hugging there, and then afterwards they go into more of a loose leg. So I recommend these with like boots or a shoe that has like a slight heel, especially if you're a short girl like me. Like, you don't want to look like you're trailing something, because even though I did get it shortened, it is a style of the trousers to be slightly like long, so they're not as short as maybe some of my other trousers might be, for an example. But yeah, I think these are gorgeous. I do think they're worth it. 5 out of 5. So yeah, another thing I want to mention for Motel Rocks that I thought was worth it, that was worth mentioning in this video, is their Pavia slip dress in satin ivory. It's now £32 on their website. So in comparison to another brand that I'm going to show you, I absolutely love this dress. I just took it from the washing, by the way, so that's why it's dirty, because it needs to get washed. Obviously the color isn't forgiving, but I absolutely love it because there is adjustable straps, and Okay, in the inside, I'm not gonna lie, there is loose threads and it's not pretty, but on the outside it looks good. There's no scratchings, and then you also get like loopholes, and then you get like a little string to tie as a belt. And I feel like this is so figure holding and flattering. That's one thing I'm always concerned about with slip dresses, is it's made like for one specific body type and measurements and stuff like that. But this one, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a short one, of course, but it's not too short as well. And it looks great again with a blazer or a jacket, and I've styled it in various ways. So yeah, this, I think it's worth it. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 just because inside there is a few loose threads, but for the price, which is £32, I think it's worth it. I think it's great if you're trying to get a bargain, and you don't want to splurge too much on a dress. So yeah, so to hear about the other 2 items that I got, which was a jumper and a jacket, be sure to go watch my longer video on Motel Rocks. Okay, so now let's get into Silk Maison. So I was really excited to work with Silk Maison, but I've got a lot of opinions. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the good. Okay, let's talk about the good. Let's talk about the silk bralette top, which is $69. I do have codes. If you want to use a code, Woodsy20 if you like any of these items, or you can shop on their site. By the way, this is not sponsored, but you know, I do think it's affiliate. It's an affiliate link, yeah. So no, it's affiliate code. Commission. Commission, I think. So this is the bralette. I love this bralette. It has padding in, thank goodness. I'll explain why, thank goodness. And yeah, it feels luxe. I think it's worth it. There's really not much to say. I'm just not mad at this, and it's so comfortable. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. You can probably sleep in this, to be honest. Like, yeah. So I definitely think it's worth it. I rate it a 5 out of 5. And I've seen quite a few girls style it on Pinterest. If I can find them, I'll put them up. I'm giving myself so much work right now. But yeah, recommend, go for it, why not? So that was their top, okay? Thick, great quality. But my question is, why can't their dresses be this thick? Because this top is quite thick also at the bottom. Because now I'm going to talk about the Lime Halter Cocktail Silk Maxi Dress, which is $139. So this is the one I'd worn in quite a few TikTok videos. Now, I'm just going to first raise my concern, and then you guys are probably going to think, Wadzi, but this looked amazing on you, and I'll explain in a minute why I don't rate this dress. So obviously at the back, it's like an open back, and it's so long. You know what? It's not too long. It doesn't trail. It's a great length for a short girl, so 5'2". I'll put some pictures as well how it looked on me. I took some pictures in Harrods. So my problem with this dress is it's too thin. For the price as well, it just feels unfinished. It just feels like a piece of like fabric, right? It feels lazy. Like there isn't any personality or individuality to the dress. And what I mean is, when you first put it on, it doesn't feel like there's any shape. It's not forgiving. It just feels like a bag. I feel like if I didn't have like wider hips or whatever, it just wouldn't flatter me. The reason I'm able to make it work is because I tied a hair tie at the back to tighten it, but there is nothing that gives it shape, and that just doesn't look good on me, like me just wearing a bag personally. It's these 2 straps tying it at the back, like making this like tight, that help. But then also, like, again, because it's such a thin material, you can see the nipples. I don't understand why they just didn't make this thicker. It would have looked so much more flattering. And then at the waist as well, there really isn't nothing to make it look flattering. And if you have a look on the model, like online, like I can tell because of the posing and because of her height, it looks really good. But like it's the dress for the price, it just looks a bit lazy. Do you know what I mean? It's because of the tying of on the neck, why it maybe shows off her figure a bit more. But on me, if you see it, the reason why it's showing my figure even more is because A, I have wide hips, but 2, I use the hair tie to tie it back to tighten it. And I know some people like a loose look, but I don't think this is the right vibe, especially if you don't have any boobs. So yeah, I don't rate this like for the price. Like, I was pretty shocked, but the thing is, the color is beautiful, and like they really did take their time, I guess, on the like the finish of the fabric, because it looks absolutely gorgeous. But the dress itself, in terms of fit, it's really not good. Like, fit is important when it comes to a dress. It's not just about the look of it. So like, the look of this dress is nicer than the look of this dress, but the fit of this dress is better than the fit of this dress. So this is the Motel Rocks dress I'm talking about. So yeah, it looks a lot more luxury. It definitely looks expensive, but I feel like I'd have to get quite a few things altered. I don't know if you can get like padding or something put in, and then I'll have to get it fitted to my shape a bit more, and then I think it'll be such a gorgeous dress. My other annoying thing is it creases so much, and I don't know if that's just because it's a silk thing, but like, I've never had something just crease so much. Like, I can only wear it once, and then I have to like iron it every 2 seconds. That might just be because it's just a silk thing. I know right now I've scrunched it up, but it does hang in my wardrobe neatly. So the other dress that you guys actually told me to get on my Look Fans Instagram is the lounge cowl neck midi silk slip dress. Gosh, can't go any longer. This is from Silk Maison again. This is the brown chocolate dress. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't understand, like, the fit is a lot better than the other one, and I think it's because of the back. It's got you can do more like tightening at the back of the dress, but this is just a simple design. Like, you know, you've got these strings, you can do a little more tying, but yeah, no, I love this dress. I think this dress looks gorgeous, and this one is $98. So the last one I'd give a 2.5 out of 5 on Is It Worth It? I don't think so. That's factoring everything. And this one, I give it a 4 out of 5. Again, like, the finish of these dresses from Silk Maison, they look luxury, they look really nice, but it's just when it comes to like fit, it sometimes feels a bit lazy, like they didn't really think about it too much. Yeah, so I'm obsessed, and this one creases less than the other one. Maybe because the other one's long, I'm not too sure. But I definitely will be wearing this a lot more, but I just need to carry around the steamer, so that's just annoying. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is Naked Fashion. So I've shopped at Naked Fashion like before even working with them, like, but I don't know, I was kind of disappointed in one of their trousers, because I have trousers from Naked Fashion which I literally wear all the time, but I think this trousers that I got, it's a cheaper range of trousers, because I was trying to make sure I stick within my budget. They gave me a voucher and I wasn't trying to go over that voucher, basically. So the trousers I got was the front slit suit pants, and they were £33 on the website. Now I think the trousers that I got previously before working with them, I think they were probably like £40. So these are more of the cheaper range of trousers, and you definitely do compromise for quality, because first of all, these are too long, but I'm just a bit scared to get them tailored because already it's just not doing it for me. Like, look at this, and just like look at this, it's like piling. I haven't even worn these out. Can you believe it? I can. Haven't even worn it out, and it's like piling, and then like even around the bum area, and like I never experienced these with the other trousers. I wear them all the time. The other trousers are so bomb, but within fit though, these look really, really nice. They look so flattering, so it's a bit like I remember I posted a video of it on TikTok, but the thing is, it's just, I'm just a bit worried about getting them tailored because I don't know how long they're actually going to last in terms of quality. But I'm going to give these a 3. The reason why I'm just like disappointed is just because they're not up to the same standard as the other trousers, but the other trousers were more expensive, so I think, you know, you're obviously compromising on your quality. So these are a 3, but they look good in video, they look good in photos, but just in comparison to the Naked I know and love, it just kind of disappointed me a little bit. These kind of felt like the same quality that I'd expect from Motel Rocks, so it's not worth it. And then I got a tank top. I really like this tank top because it's just like has this cute little addition of a curve to it. I did a video where I styled it on TikTok, and yeah, I think this is great for the summer. If you just like plain tank tops, try and play around with the shape as well. You do have to wear this with a bra. But it's just a tank top. It's stretchy, it's nice, it's a 5 out of 5. It's worth it. And this tank top is £12.95, so it's on the cheaper end. And yeah, I recommend this tank top. Okay, last but definitely not least is Lily Silk. I've got 2 things. I've got a bonnet. Don't waste your money, don't waste your time on this bonnet. There's no adjustment, there's no band, it slips off. The reason why there's so many creases is because I have to use a hair tie to make sure it doesn't fall off my head. So I put it on my head and I basically put a hair tie to just tighten it. That's what it's missing. They're missing drawstrings because it just doesn't like stay on your head, which is really, really annoying. So that's not worth it, and I think they're not even cheap, the bonnets, so no. So the next thing I'm going to talk about from Lily Silk is their Lily Silk X Mim 2-in-1 silk shirt. Yeah, this looks cute in real life. This looks cute. It feels buttery. I love the way it feels. And when you wear it, it looks gorgeous. But my issue with this is a button kept falling off in the first day I got it, and the buttons are loosely sewn on. But it's a beautiful shirt, but the button is just this button, and my mom sewed it on and then it fell off again. It lost my trust and faith. These blouses are £125. No. 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 That should not be £125. I'm sorry, no. This dress, 98. Then again, this dress is thinner. The Lily Silk blouses feel a lot butterier. Like, they feel like nicer, the quality of fabric compared to Silk Mason's silk. I think the Lily Silk feels better. But I'm just a bit iffy because the button was just, it did it for me. And also the bonnet, it just wasn't doing it for me. No. So I'd say that the silk shirt, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 just because for price and for what it was giving, no. I'm not going to lie, it does look beautiful. But again, light colours, not forgiving, makeup's going to go on it. But it does look beautiful, it does look luxurious, but it's just that button falling did it for me. It really did it for me. I can't imagine spending £125 and a button falls off when I'm trying on. That's a no-no. And then also a bonnet. I think it's like £35 or something, and then now I'm tying with a scrunchie. Definitely not. Oh, I do have my Motel Rocks jumper. Oh, well, you guys can go watch that video anyway. Okay guys, that is all for Is It Worth It? Let me know which brands you guys have shopped from in this video and what brands you want me to talk about next. I could do Zara. I only got 2 things though, but I got a lot to say as always. But yeah, without further ado, thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.